Hey guys, well, it's getting close. Sheetrockers are supposed to be here either Friday night or Saturday morning, and they're gonna hopefully knock it out this weekend. So I got 1/2 inch for the walls and 5/8 for the ceilings on the sheetrock. This is some kind of fire guard. It's just thicker. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been doing today. I've had to clear pretty much this whole area out. I still got to take my TV down and everything and move some of this stuff here, but what they had me do is move everything, because my shop's split in half. Had me move everything to the back of the shop, and they're going to do the whole front ceiling and walls and everything. Then I'm gonna move all this stuff back to the front of the shop, then they're gonna do the back of the shop. So the only issue I ran into, which is back on the doors again, was we talked about several things. You can run the sheetrock around this, no problem. I don't care how, you know, what that looks like, whatever. Or you could take a couple of take these off and run the sheetrock behind it. That's fine too. What happened, from what I'm getting, is this cedar part right here was supposed to be back set, kind of like these outlets are, to where your sheetrock would come right up to it and butt up against it, and then you wouldn't have a problem. Well, when we did this, obviously we weren't thinking about that, and we put it in flush. So that wasn't a big deal until I started looking at what's going to happen up top. So let me show you what's going to happen up top. Bear with me for a second. So up here, because that door is right up against that cedar, okay, if you run your sheetrock on your studs, what's it do? It sits right on top of the door because it's faced up against the cedar right there on both sides. Well, now the door won't open. So yeah, I called the door guy. He's gonna come out in the morning and check things out and see what we can do. But I'm thinking of doing something like that right there and running the sheetrock down on top of that. That way the door clears it. And then I'll have like a step, maybe right here, just a little step. And I can, you know, it'll just come in a little bit like that maybe, and then I'll have sheetrock up here. So I'll have an exposed piece of sheetrock right there, but I can probably have them tape that, and maybe it'll just be a little step there. I don't know. The only other option, the guy told me what he thought was to take the whole door down, to pull the cedar facing off, to offset it back a 1/2 inch, and then put everything back up. Well, that's going to cost me. It's going to cost me quite a bit. So we could figure out a way around that. I'm going to do that. But yeah, that's kind of where I am with it right now. Like I said, I've got everything cleaned up and ready to go. I still got to put the insulation up here in that one spot, but yeah. So that's all the stuff I got to move back. But yeah, they're going to sheetrock around all my lights. I don't have to pull those down. That's going to be nice. And also I got this little, let me show this to you. This is called a Joby pod. Looks like a little spider. My camera sits on that. Well, it's flexible. You guys have probably seen these, but you can wrap it around pretty much anything. So you can hang it out of a tree, you know, and it just squashes around. You just wrap it right up around it and it'll hang on with your camera. So hopefully it'll keep me from fumbling with the camera so much like I do when I'm trying to show you stuff on the Camaro, because I can just set it down and then film that way. So yeah, this just came in today. It's kind of, well, hell, if not anything else, it's fun to twist up and play with. So I got a new toy. Well, my battery's getting ready to die. I just thought I'd shoot an update on what's going on, but yeah, I still got a little bit of work to do. I got to take the TV down and some of that stuff so they can sheetrock all that up. But hopefully this will be done this weekend, and I can get back on the Camaro and not have to worry about this stinking shop anymore for a while. So, all right, you guys have a good one. Later.